good. Aiden is currently looking for some minis or a slurp. Chug Jug, anything to help at this point. He still has the entirety of this apartment building to loot. It doesn't seem like there's anybody in the building with him.
A little bit, you know?
Hopefully he will find the shields that he is looking for.
That's right, man. I really want to see these two face off. Aiden versus Nick Mercs. We've seen it a little bit, but it hasn't quite panned out in the way that, at least me personally, I'm looking for it to go down, right?
There's that Chug Jug, clutch Chug Jug from Butter. Is Nick Mercs? He is in Tilted Towers. I assume maybe he might switch things up, but he's still committing to it, and I like to see that.
Listen, man, Controller Gang represent. They're saying meet up in Tilted, time to battle it out. Best man wins.
Yeah, they love landing here.
And then we face off against everyone else still left in the lobby, but that's okay. Nick Mercs, you see him? It looks like, okay, he's all the way here near the clock tower. Okay,
yeah, so they're opting to land in the corner of Tilted. It's a little bit more secure. You can't get pushed from both sides when you're landing in that corner building. So it's a bit of a safer drop. However, you do give up the central position and the high ground that is offered from the apartment building or the center big building of Tilted Towers.
Yeah, and we're seeing people start to fight things out, but let's see where Nolan and his buddy Armand are. There looks like they're facing off against Base Soldier and Dementos. We saw Klinger get thrown. It's going to blow up an RV there on the right.
It's only got a great AR.
Yeah, I was going to say, man, look at the loadout. It's not ideal. I mean, he has 2 rounds, or 2 mags, rather. That's okay, but all you have to do with to apply pressure with is that AR. It's not really what you want.
And only 4 builds, 5 builds now. So Dementos and Base Soldier, but the Base Soldier is missing half of his health in this fight. Dementos is sitting up top with 150, so that is a pretty big advantage for Armand and Nolan. They just don't really have the weapon loadout right now to put pressure on them.
You see Dementos drops a few bandages. He says, all right, Base Soldier, you need to be the soldier. Carry me through this battle. Armand here looking to just maybe play things, you know, a little slow here. I like that Nolan and Armand are, though they saw Bay was pretty low, they weren't just like, let's go full send. You know, they're still respecting these players. Again, guys, this is 100 of the best players across the competitive scene.
So they're pretty far away from the safe zone right now, and this landing spot in particular usually can provide enough loot for just 1 set of duos, but 2 people here fighting for this landing spot isn't really a big payout for the winner anyways. So either these guys have to make quick work of each other, or one of them needs to disengage and just leave and go try to find loot elsewhere.
We see that team just bailed. They're like, you know what? Cypher called it. We need to leave. So Base Soldier.
And I think that's definitely the smart thing to do in the situation. Both set of players don't really have anything, but over here we have Vicaros and Naga Ops in a fight with Ronaldo and Sap.
You see the dualies come out. That is going to be Ronaldo. Looks like he's going down. Sap left to fend for himself, and now he's a little bit on the back foot. We're going to see the Rams and 90 start to come out as they try to isolate Sap and shut him down. Vicaros still super, super low.
Here comes
so he's
the
going to
thirst.
try. Yeah, he's going to confirm this to give that health back over to Vicaros if he can. He's got eyes on Sap. The dualies putting in that work. Not enough. He has no more ammo. Okay, so he has a second pair of dualies. This is getting really, really crazy right now,
They've got to be careful. Everybody's got really low health here. Even though it's 1v2, Sap could easily turn this around.
Oh, it's close, and he dives down on Sap. Now, wow, that was actually super, super close. Sap could have, he could have made that play. But thankfully, Naga was like, look, bro, I got you 10 rounds total, and my dualies, we're going to make this happen.
See, this is kind of what happens when 2 set of teams land in spots that usually provide good loot for just 1 set of teams. Even though they won that fight, they do have to do a lot more looting.
Looks like Nate Hill and Grenades found themselves some players here. Now, they only have 1 elimination, so it looks like they might have just cleaned up a fight. And that's going to be huge, man.
Yeah. It seems like the other player's teammate was already eliminated, or he's somewhere else, because I don't see anybody else near them on the map. Luckily for them, they do have some extra healing.
Yeah, look, up top, Viking Village, the Siren and his duo up there. I mean, this is good, right? They only found 1 person. That's still okay. You know, you have that med kit if you do need it. We saw him top off there. And then we have just some extra ammo, and now he's going to slide across the lake. Time to make rotations.
Yeah, just getting that first elim can be a big confidence boost for your duo. Putting a point on the board. Well, it's not a point, but you're putting an elim on the board, and that can lead to more points down through the game. So definitely is a big confidence boost getting that first elimination. Looks like they're rotating into Frozen Greasy Grove, but there is a team already there in the center.
Wow, immediately you see Nate Hill walk all the way back to grenades. He's like, look, I see a duo here in front of me. I don't know who it is, but I want to take this action.
I think it might be Sheep and his partner, because that is where they fought last game, and Nate Hill and his partner ended up getting eliminated 1v2 versus Sheep. So maybe they're going to play this one a little bit slower.
Yeah, he's like, I got to show respect where respect is due.
So it's not Sheep, but they don't know that. They might think that it is Sheep.
But now over here we got Frosty, we got Sean, and look how many people are here. They've built themselves a replica of Tilted Towers on this house. Much smaller though, still, it's a nice replica. A
lot of teams near Salty. It's going to be closer to the center of the map, so the circle usually is in your favor. You just got to make sure you get looted. But with all these players here, we can expect some action or some disengaging happening very soon.
I like that we see Sean utilizing this infantry rifle released today. And he's already adapted to his playstyle, right? 41, 43, 45 as far as where he goes to the body. Headshot is double damage for those. So,
it is projectile-based, but it is very accurate. It has a little bit of recoil. In the hands of a really good player, you can take out somebody from a distance very quickly.
It's interesting they're not really looking to fight. It feels like the game's a little slower right now.
Yeah, absolutely. There's still 86 players alive. 14 players went down so far. People are playing a little bit slower. They want to make it to the end game before they start committing to these elims. They also want to be comfortable with their loadout. Sometimes, you know,
walking away from this fight, we got the rockets coming out, stinkers out. JOKevy disengaging, and Sean and Frosty are
they scare them away with that. I mean, that wasn't really going to do too much damage. It does make a lot of noise. It attracts people from around them.